Welcome to Introduction to the Biodiversity Heritage Library training. Let's start off by describing what the Biodiversity Heritage Library, also known as the BHL, is. The BHL is a consortium of natural history and botanical libraries that cooperate to digitize the legacy literature of biodiversity held in their collections and to make that literature freely available online as open access. This literature spans the centuries from the 15th through the 21st and covers a wide range of subjects. The BHL Consortium works with the international taxonomic community, rights holders, and other interested parties to ensure that this biodiversity heritage is made available to a global audience. In partnership with the Internet Archive and through local digitization efforts, the BHL has digitized millions of pages of taxonomic literature, representing tens of thousands of titles and more than 250,000 volumes. This training session is an introductory overview of navigating the BHL. It is recommended for users who are new to it or those who need a quick refresher. In this video, the learning objectives will be basic searching, both in the catalog mode and the full text mode, review browsing options, we'll do some advanced search strategies combining terms and refining searches, we will look at book viewer details, you will learn how to download PDFs, either entire publications or select pages. You will also learn to download pre-identified articles. We will cover downloading images, both low and high resolution. Finally, we will close by showing you where you can reach out to the BHL with questions or recommendations. Let's get started. Here is the home page of the BHL. I'm going to do a single search, but in two different modes. First, in catalog mode. Our search term is decapod, and a truncated version of Crustacea using the asterisk as a masking symbol. In a catalog search, the results are based on the metadata in the bibliographic records of the entries. So we see there a little over 1,100 search results for this catalog search. So that will include information such as title, author, material type, subject, etc. In the example of Decapod Crustacea of Bermuda, by clicking on the details plus sign, you will see that the results are pulled from both the title and the subject. You can also see that it not only brings back entries with the word Crustacea, but also expanded crustaceans. Now let's try the same search in full text mode. You'll see it brings back many more results. This is because full text mode, optical character recognition, or OCR, is being used to bring back not only results found in the metadata, but also full text within each of these publications. So if you click on the details plus sign, you will see many more instances of your search terms appear because, again, it is looking within the full text of each of the publications. Let's move on to browsing options and advanced searching. In the BHL, you can browse by all the titles A to Z, all of the authors A to Z. You can also browse by date of publication. You see the date groupings either by century or parts of centuries from back in the 1400s all the way to the 21st century. Similarly themed publications in the BHL have been curated to create sub-collections that may be of interest to users. For instance, there is a history of cats collection, pulling together many cat-related publications in the BHL. Or this Monsters Are Real collection, which some people find interesting around Halloween to find strange and scary images, or the popular Shark Week collection. You can click on Contributor, browse to any contributor, and see what that particular institution has contributed to BHL content. For instance, the Smithsonian Libraries, one of the founding members of the BHL, has contributed thousands of volumes and titles and millions of pages. Or the Queensland Museum, an affiliate institution, has contributed one title but 125 volumes from that title. Now let's move to advanced search. Under advanced search, with the Publications tab active, let's search the Proceedings of the United States National Museum. You'll see we have 7 publications as the result set. You can narrow your search with the refining facets to book or journal. You can narrow to publication date, subject headings, etc. In this case, we're interested in the journal. Let's go back to the advanced search page. You can either do it by clicking on the home page or simply clicking the advanced search link here. Next, with the Authors tab active, let's search for Ernst Mayr. We see one result, but when we click on the link, you will see the publication where he has been identified as the author from metadata. Returning to the advanced search page, with the Subjects tab active, let's do a search on the truncated term CETACE and the asterisk masking symbol. You see it brings back many different versions of the truncated search term found in the subject metadata of the publications associated with these subject terms. The last tab in advanced search is Scientific Names, which may be for the more expert taxonomist. Note the disclaimer that the search is on uncorrected OCR, so quality may suffer. Let's use one of the provided sample scientific names, Loxodonta africana. The results give you a bibliographic compilation of where this species is cited within the BHL. Click on any of the links and it will take you to that title record, volume, or page on the BHL, or click on the little preview page icon and you can see an image of that individual page. Now let's take a look at the details of the book viewer, or what you see on a page as displayed in the BHL. So let's go back to advanced search. We'll search for the publication Biologia Centrale Americana, selecting the top result. Starting with the black bar underneath the BHL logo will be the title with a link back to the title record. If it is a multi-volume work, such as this is, you will see a drop-down list listing all the volumes available under this particular title. And you will have a drop-down list showing download options. Next, you have viewing options for 1-page, 2-page, or thumbnail. Then you can zoom in or out. Paging through depending on your viewer option, either forward or backward, or up or down. A printer icon, search inside, show info, or show text. In Search Inside, text may be found via uncorrected OCR. Let's search the word Panama in this volume. And you'll see the various instances in this volume where the word Panama appears. Show Info displays the bibliographic metadata of the summary title page. Show Text shows the page as the uncorrected OCR, not as an image. Continuing with the segments, in the Pages segment, you can scroll through the pages in a volume. Any scientific names as determined by OCR will display in the scientific names on this page segment. Now let's take a look at downloading content, PDFs and images, both low resolution and high resolution. Let's search on Darwin's On the Origin of Species. Selecting the top result. Click on Download Contents, Download Book, select the PDF option, then choose what you want to do with the file on your computer. But if you only want to save a few pages or a chapter from this book, choose the Thumbnails display. On the Download Contents drop-down, choose Select Pages to Download, then begin clicking on each page that you want to include in your PDF. When you have finished selecting your pages, click Review to see the thumbnails to review to make sure you've got the ones you wanted. Click Generate My PDF, enter your email address, then click Finish. After a few minutes, you'll receive an email with a link where you can retrieve and download your PDF. Use this method to download individual articles in journal content. There is also a feature in the BHL where certain papers have been articleized. This functionality is a time saver and makes it easier to create a PDF by having the pages of articles pre-selected for downloading. Let's search author Taylor and text Panamanian tree frog. Select the first result. You see it's part of the multi-volume record for the journal Breviora. As you see, multi-volumes here. Now when you click on Download Contents, you see an extra option, Download Article. Click on it and you'll see the pages pre-selected for you. All you need to do is click Generate, enter your email address, and click Finish. To demonstrate downloading images, let's search Quadrupeds of North America by Audubon. Select this entry from Duke University. Search for any plate in any volume. It helps to search in thumbnail view. Here's the low resolution method. With the plate displayed in the book viewer, right-click on the image, Save As, and save it on your computer. Note that you may have a couple of file types to choose from. Here's the high resolution method. Open a new tab or window in your browser. Enter this URL, biodiversitylibrary.org/pageimage/page ID. Go back to the plate and copy the number at the end of the URL for that page. Replace page ID in the new URL with the number you have copied. With the plate now displayed in the new URL, right-click on the image, Save As, and save it on your computer. Note that you may have a couple of different file types to choose from. To wrap up this training, here's what you can do to submit a scanning request and how to report problems or errors you have seen in BHL content, or if you simply have a question. If you would like to submit a scanning request for a publication you think would be appropriate for the BHL, here's what you do. Find the FAQ page. In the Help block on the right side, click on Guidelines for Submitting Scanning Requests. Read over the guidelines because it will take a little due diligence on your part before submitting a scanning request. When you are satisfied with the due diligence you have done, then click on Scanning Request Form, fill it out, and submit. For reporting of problems or errors or submitting questions, find the FAQ page. Scroll down to Troubleshooting. And click on I've noticed a problem with the BHL collection or website. What can I do? click on the biodiversitylibrary.org/content link, enter your information, click on the appropriate subject, enter your comments, and submit. Thank you for watching this video today.